Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is WNEP 16, the news station. Now, Frank Andrews, Marisa Burke, meteorologist Noreen Clark, and J. Christopher Sports. This is Newswatch 16, midday.
We got a pretty decent forecast to start things off for the new year. Noreen has details in the backyard. Happy New Year, Noreen.
Happy New Year, Frank. Happy New Year, everyone. It is a good feeling to start the new year under sunshine. It makes one feel very optimistic. Right now in the backyard under brilliant sunshine, the temperature is a chilly 30 degrees. My weather watcher, George Sant from Allentown, reports 36 degrees. From Lake Harmony, Morgan and Marion Ginder have 26 degrees. In Greentown, Pike County, Howard and Sioux Schaefer are reporting 36 degrees. The relative humidity is 50%. The wind is out of the northwest at 15 miles per hour, and that barometric pressure is on the rise. Now, 1985 was the most active hurricane season in 69 years. It was the year of Bob, Danny, Elena, Gloria, Juan, and Kate. Hurricane Gloria was the first hurricane to hit the Northeast in 10 years. The other 5 hurricanes unleashed their fury on the Gulf Coast. These hurricanes did a total of $4 billion worth of damage and claimed 35 lives. In 1985, severe thunderstorms triggered almost 700 tornadoes. Last May 31st, 27 of them developed and moved over Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Ontario, killing 90 people. It was the worst outbreak of tornadoes here in the United States in 11 years. These are some of the major highlights of our weather this past year. Let's hope that we don't repeat them. And as far as our weather today, there's nothing major going on. Most of the country is under calm weather, but there is a front moving into the Pacific Northwest. It's producing snow and freezing rain there. A little bit of cloudiness over Texas has a little bit of rain. And there's a front that passed through here last night, and it's now moving through Florida. It has some thunderstorms and some heavy downpours with those thunderstorms. In fact, Orlando, Florida, during the morning hours received almost an inch of rain in 1 hour. This front is very slowly sinking into southern Florida, into the Miami area, for the Orange Bowl game tonight, so there is the possibility of some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm during the game time, and temperatures will be rather mild. You'll notice that here in Pennsylvania we are enjoying pleasant sunshine. High pressure is dominating our weather, and that will be the case throughout this afternoon. As far as this first day of the year, New Year's Day, it is simply splendid, a great way to start the year, but temperatures are under the cool side, under sunshine, anywhere ranging from the mid-20s to the mid-30s, and the wind out of the west-northwest is at about 15 miles per hour. And here's my forecast. We've got that sunshine this afternoon. We've got clear star-filled skies tonight. Temperatures dropping to near 20 degrees. Tomorrow we're looking for a partly sunny day. It'll be a little bit milder, up into the mid-30s. On Friday, warmer air begins to move back into Pennsylvania, but it will produce some cloudiness, a high near 40 degrees. And heading into Saturday, we may be behind a front with some sunshine. So, Frank, I'm looking for the Nittany Lions to pull it off, even in some adverse weather tonight.
Somehow I knew you would pick Penn State. Happy New Year again.
Frank.
Thanks, Noreen. It is Orange Bowl day, and in just a few hours, Penn State takes on Oklahoma for the distinction of being the #1 college team in the nation. A report from Joe Zone in Miami coming up next on the Sports Watch.
Once again, I'm here to tell you all you get by ordering Sports Illustrated now.
And once again, I'm here to make sure you get it right. Get it right, Jack.
I will, Mr. Alcedo. By ordering Sports Illustrated now, you not only get unbeatable weekly coverage of all your sports, you get the big 1986 baseball preview.
You're doing fine. So far.
The preview is packed with lots of great inside stuff you won't find anywhere else. But you can get it all by calling toll-free 1-8...
Not yet. Don't give them the number.
But they need the number if they're going to...
Not until you tell them everything they get.
You get basketball, football, tennis, golf, and the famous swimsuit issue. As always, a beautiful preview of what's new under the sun. And it's all yours. And by ordering now, you get over 40% off the cover price.
Give them 50.
50?
Well, over 50.
Over 50. Okay, you'll get over 50% off the cover price. So you'll get 30 issues at the low basic rate, payable in 3 monthly installments of only $10.89. So every week you get the timely, colorful coverage that only Sports Illustrated gives you. What more could you want? Just call this toll-free number.
Give them this, too.
Free?
Free.
You also get free this handy 1986 Major League Baseball schedule.
And this.
Free?
Free.
The SI Super Bowl 20 commemorative pin is free, too.
And don't forget these great binoculars.
You also get these sporty, high-quality binoculars.
Free.
Free, with your paid subscription. They're perfect for getting closer to the game or anything else you want to get close to. And they're free. From Sports Illustrated, you not only get a lot of sports, you get...
Jack, you forgot something.
But I told them about the great savings, the baseball preview, the swimsuit issue, the free baseball schedule, the free Super Bowl pin, the free binoculars, and...
The free carrying case.
Oh, like I was saying, with Sports Illustrated, you not only get a lot of sports, you get a lot more.
But to get it, you better call now. Right, Jack?
Right, Lyle? Mr. Alzado.
Call now. 1-800-221-9200.
See Hooterville's finest weekdays on WNEP.
Well, the countdown is now down to just hours.
You are absolutely correct, Frank. Thank you very much. Hello again, everybody. In less than 8 hours, all the hoopla, the interviews, the photo sessions, and the hype will end. And Penn State and Oklahoma will kick off against each other in the Orange Bowl Classic in Miami. Now, the 7.5-point edge the Sooners have on top-ranked Penn State will be meaningless. And all that really will matter is the final score after all the dust is settled. For Penn State, a victory would mean a national championship, and for running back DJ Dozier of Penn State, a victory would be the culmination of a brilliant season. Joe Zone has more on that.
It's a tough combination. Yeah. For Penn State, tomorrow night it comes down to defense. They will go up against the top-rated defense in the country. To be successful against that defense, to get the ball here in the end zone, the game plan for Penn State is ball control. And ball control means DJ Dozier. Dozier is an outstanding back when he's healthy. In 7 full games this year, over 700 yards rushing. But in the final game against Pitt, Dozier dislocated an elbow. He will be ready tomorrow night. In fact, after 5 weeks off, his injury-prone body's as healthy as it's been all season.
I'm fine. My elbow is fine. I'm close to 100%. By game time, I'll be close, if not 100%.
That Oklahoma defense with 3 first-team All-Americans just chews up running backs, and that's the ultimate challenge for Dozier.
Not just for me, but for the offensive line and fullbacks and wideouts. So, we look forward to the challenge. It's not the first and probably won't be the last, but it may be the biggest.
Dozier, of course, is backed by some fine football players, but when he's in the lineup, there is always the chance for the one breakaway play, the one that could go all the way. That potential is what makes DJ Dozier so very important to Penn State's chances tomorrow night. This is Joe Zone, Sports Watch 16 via satellite from Miami.
Thank you, Joe. He'll have his pick on the final outcome. His predicted score tonight at 6. 4 other bowl games will highlight today's College Bowl schedule. The Cotton Bowl, Texas plays Auburn. In the Fiesta, Michigan tackles Nebraska. Then the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl, has UCLA playing Iowa. And in the Sugar Bowl, Miami kicks off against Tennessee. New Year's Eve was an enjoyable day for Service Academy football teams. Army and Navy, or rather Army and Air Force, both raced to bowl game victories. Army used the wishbone offense effectively to beat Illinois 31-29 in the Peach Bowl in Atlanta. In that game, the wishbone worked to perfection for the Cadets. Here's quarterback Rob Healy peeling off quickly for 22 yards and a score for Army. Then Illinois answers as Jack Trudeau finds Pat Basso for this aerial TD. Looking downfield, it's 10-7 Illinois. In the third period, Illinois up 23-21. Army option. Clarence Jones, watch this, goes to Scott Spellman on this guided missile, 28-23. This field goal, though, a very important one by Greg Stoppa, made it 31-23. Seconds later, Illinois scored as David Williams will take it in a 54-yard run. But a 2-point conversion failed as Army held to beat Illinois 31-29 in the Peach Bowl. The Air Force Academy rolled by Texas 24-16 to capture the Bluebonnet Bowl in Houston. Game action out. Texas goes out to lead early when Brett Stafford fires to William Harris on this 34-yarder. It's 7-0 Texas. But the Falcons respond in kind thanks to fullback Pat Evans. Here he goes to the 1-yard line on this 48-yard burst. They scored it. A little later, it's tied at 7. 2 minutes later, the Air Force took the lead when Bart Wise goes in on a quarterback sneak, 14-7. The Falcons put it away in the third as Pat Evans takes it in a 19-yarder. Air Force beats Texas 24-16 in the Bluebonnet Bowl. In Birmingham, Alabama on Tuesday night, Georgia Tech rallied to defeat Michigan State 17-14 in the All-American Bowl. Third quarter, Tech's Malcolm King fought his way through tacklers and went 55 yards to Michigan State's half-foot line. Todd Lampley later scored. Lorenzo White was well over 100 yards at this point, but it was another Dave Yarima's to Pete Ingram pass here that put the Spartans back in front, 14-7. Nice. Then David Bell hit this 40-yard field goal for the Yellow Jackets to make it 14-10 late in the fourth. Then King scored with under 2 minutes left in the game to give Tech a 17-14 win over Michigan State in the All-American Bowl. Well, you know, 1985 had many great moments in sports, from Tom Seaver recording his 300th career pitching victory to Pete Rose surpassing the great Ty Cobb in base hits. There were other highlights, the Lakers winning the NBA crown, Villanova the collegiate champion, many, many more. Mike Berry has the sports year in review.
1985 kicked off with Super Bowl 19 and the San Francisco 49ers overwhelming the Miami Dolphins on a crisp California evening. The year in football would see Grambling's Eddie Robinson become college football's winningest coach. Notre Dame coach Jerry Faust give way to Lou Holtz. Bo Jackson of Auburn race his way to the closest Heisman voting in history. And the emergence of the gridiron's newest cult hero, William Perry, Chicago's multi-talented refrigerator. Baseball was hit by a strike in August, but it lasted only one day. 44-year-old Pete Rose singled off Eric Shaw to surpass Ty Cobb on baseball's all-time hit parade. 40-year-old Tom Seaver reached the magical 300 victory plateau. 46-year-old Phil Niekro also won 300. And a youngster, 20-year-old Dwight Gooden, led the world in pitching and became the youngest Cy Young winner in history. Commissioner Peter Ubroth reinstated 2 Hall of Famers, Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays, then wondered what to do about the drug scandal that rocked the national pastime as a trial in Pittsburgh revealed drug use and even cocaine distribution inside team locker rooms. And Roger Maris, who hit 61 home runs in 1961, succumbed to cancer at 51. In hockey, the Edmonton Oilers reigned as Stanley Cup champions for the second straight season, while fans in Philadelphia and around the world mourn the tragic loss of all-star goalie Pelle Lindbergh, killed in the crash of his sports car. There were other tragedies in the world of sports. In Bradford, England, an old wooden grandstand erupted in flames at a soccer match, claiming 52 lives. In Brussels, English hooligans attacked Italian fans attending a soccer match, leaving 38 dead. And a plane crash carrying members of the Iowa State University cross-country team crashed, killing everyone on board. In boxing, marvelous Marvin Hagler knocked out Thomas Hearns for the world middleweight title in one of the most furious fights in history. Michael Spinks moved up to the heavyweight division and shocked Larry Holmes, who had been unbeaten in 48 previous fights. And boom, boom went bye-bye. Ray Mancini announcing his retirement. At the track, Spend a Buck won the Kentucky Derby, then made a most controversial decision to pass up a chance at the Triple Crown, opting instead for the Jersey Derby, where Buck cashed in the largest payday in history, $2.6 million, and later retired. A former New York City cab driver, Danny Sullivan, raced to victory in the Indianapolis 500, while Bill Elliott won a record 11 races on the Super Speedway stock car circuit. In basketball, the Los Angeles Lakers, with 38-year-old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, beat Boston for the NBA championship. The New York Knicks' biggest victory was the NBA lottery, where they landed Patrick Ewing and made him the highest-paid rookie in sports. In college basketball, the Wildcats of Villanova, the NCAA's Cinderella story, beat Ewing and Georgetown for the national title in one of the biggest upsets in history. But at Tulane University, a point-shaving scandal led to termination of the basketball program. A West German, Bernhard Langer, dominated golf, winning 5 tournaments, including the Masters. And his countryman, 17-year-old Boris Becker, stunned the tennis world, winning Wimbledon.
And that's sports this midday. Have a very happy New Year, everybody. Frank?
Have a happy New Year. Thank you very much, Jay. Stay with us for more of Newswatch 16 Midday, because when we come back, we'll tell you about the New Year's babies born in the area. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Say, Tio Sancho.
See?
What's so special about your taco shells?
Well, mine don't fall apart, so they taste great.
I don't see the connection.
Come here.
Okay.
I'll taste my Tio Sancho taco. You taste that other brand. How's yours?
I don't know. It fell apart.
Really? Mine is delicious.
Tio Sancho, a man who knows a taco tastes better in your mouth than on your shirt.
See?
See.
Geisinger Medical Center in Danville says it has the New Year's baby for 1986, a baby girl born to Janice and Larry Bainbridge of Shamokin at 12:14 this morning. The baby's been named Lindsay Danielle. And twin boys were born at 20 to 1 this morning at Nesbitt Hospital in Kingston. The boys members of the Godlewski family of Luzerne County. Congratulations to everyone. And that's all we have time for Newswatch 16 Midday. From all of us on the Midday crew, Happy New Year, everyone.